colored shirt? No, I'm just going to take a bath. It was a car.
And a 1 and a 2. I guess for those of y'all who weren't at the mayor's proclamation today when she gave the key to the city to Dick Clark, I can show you the key later on if you want to see what she gave to Jim Clark. Well, I want to welcome you all to the 3rd annual TAGSRWC fan club dinner, which we have now as an annual event of Mayberry Days, and we really are grateful to the Arts Council for doing all of the work behind the scenes to put this on. We just kind of show up and have fun and eat and get a chance to visit, but it's really the Arts Council and the Mayberry Preservation Society chapter here in Mount Airy that really put together all these baskets and did everything for us. We want to thank them for doing a great job. Again, I want to welcome you here. For those of you who may not be familiar with the fan club who are here for the first time, I'll give you a little bit of brief history about our fan club. We're a nationwide group with approximately, as of last week, I think 892 chapters in about 50 states.
All 50 states?
We've got about 20,000 members who stay involved with the club either through the newsletter or through the chapters. And it all started back in 1979 with four of us who were in Nashville with the Andy chapter. And again, it's since grown the last 16 years to a worldwide kind of bunch of goobers here. So I think this is probably the hardcore center of the goobers right here tonight. Just to give you a general idea of what we're going to be doing at the meeting, it's very informal. We're going to have some door prizes later on. In fact, if you found a trading card in your basket, hang on to that because that's going to be something that might get you a prize. I really appreciate it. That's wonderful.
Nebraska's here.
Nebraska is here. All right. Actually, that's another Nebraska chapter that's Bob and Carolyn Smith. Refresh me on your chapter name. I've just forgotten it off the top of my head. That's it. On in the hand of a wily woman.
Jim, would you hold that up again?
You bet.
Our year for our chapter is coming up next week. Jim has been a great help in helping us put together a Mayberry reunion for next weekend in Alabama. The city of Oxford, Alabama, every year puts on what they call an Oxford Fest, the first Saturday in every October. So this year, that week, or that Saturday, being the weekend following the 35th anniversary, I kind of went to them and asked them about hosting a Mayberry reunion, and Jim has helped me put it together, and we have 11 cast members. I'll go over those cast members real quick. We have George Lindsay, we have the Dillards, we have Maggie Peterson, we have Bernard Fox, Gene Carson, Howard Morris, Eleanor Donahue, and Betty Lynn. They will all be present. They'll be coming in throughout the week. David Browning and Alan Newsom will also be there. I wish Phil could make it too. That would really round things out. And Jim is coming down. Maybe he can come on down. But just forget about work. But we really appreciate all the help that you've been, Jim, and we're really looking forward to next weekend. We hope that any of you that can, I know you're here this weekend and maybe 2 weekends in a row is too much, but I hope not. And I hope that some of you can make it down next weekend. We're having a show Thursday night beginning at 7 o'clock at the Oxford Civic Center. The tickets for that show were $10. All of the information is in the bullet. And if you want any more information, you can feel free to talk to me this weekend. I'll be around. but the tickets are $10. They're all general admission. The show will basically be a variety type show. We're going to reenact 3 episodes of the show. We're going to have some interviews, some question and answer sessions. We will have some entertainment by Howard Morris and Bernard Fox. Then we'll have a photo and autograph session. Then Saturday night they will be joined by the Dillards, who will play their music along with Maggie for about 45 minutes, and then George Lindsay will perform for 45 minutes to an hour to round it out, and then another photograph and autograph session afterwards. Definitely, we normally try to get together about once a quarter, but here lately we've been getting together every week and trying to plan for the Oxford Fest. And we normally get together on Tuesday nights, Tuesday night for TV. And I'm hoping next week we can have something special and have Tuesday night for TV with Thelma Lou.
Began this whole thing. They were not doing it for anything that they would necessarily hang on their wall. They weren't doing it for plaques, which are certainly nice, and I love them very, very much, and I love to put them up on my den wall, and it reminds me of special moments. But I think they did it because of a love of the Andy Griffith Show and the fun that it provided them and the entertainment that it provided them. And I do this character more and more every day because it is becoming so ingrained in my life. And the great things about the show are becoming more and more evident in my life. And as you get older, year after year, all of those qualities, when we see our children growing up, they are the plaques and the awards that we can let carry on the great traditions that the Andy Griffith Show stand for, that people like Jim Clark stand for, that good people like the folks from Alabama and all of you from each of your clubs from all across the country and Japan. Never in the law. But those are the things. I just can't imagine. What your badge number? Yeah, I'm not. Don't pickle. But sincerely, the clubs and the love and all of those things that you share in these reports, just like Greensboro, you know, there are human interest stories in each of the clubs. There's love within the clubs, friendships, and that's really what the Andy Griffith Show is all about. And if I never received a plaque or had anything to hang on the wall, I would be just as thrilled to be involved because, you know, the good Lord gives us an opportunity in life. Richard Link told a group of students yesterday out at the high school, he said, you know, he said, there's a formula for life. You're born, you grow, you go to elementary school, you go to middle school, junior high. You go to high school. Hopefully you go to 4, maybe 5 years of college. You get a job. You hope to progress in that job and get raises and do well financially. You retire. You hope to live securely in retirement. And then you die. He said that's the formula. That's life. And in 25 years, somebody else might be standing here in this theater talking about the Andy Griffith Show. And that's what it's all about. We're a part of this cycle. But I think the Andy Griffith Show will sustain it year after year after year after year. And when I'm old, perhaps I can come back here to this theater and sit here and watch reports again. And maybe they bring Jim Clark, Goober Emeritus up. But that's what it's all about, and I thank you, Kenny. Thank you very much.